I.S.U.P.K.
Like the brother said, we are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, the I.S.U.P.K. The I.S.U.P.K come out all across the world. We've been coming out all across the world, all across this country since 1969. Since 1969, the I.S.U.P.K has been teaching the truth according to the Bible. And what is the truth according to this book? The truth according to this Bible is simple. The truth is that black people, Hispanics, Native Indians, you are the chosen people of God. Black people are the chosen people of God. We are truly the Israelites according to the Bible. Right. And here at I.S.U.P.K, we come to lead the black community. Right. Give me Jeremiah 2:14. We come to lead the black community because the black community has suffered because of weak leadership. Right. Weak leadership in America. Just this past week, you saw Kanye West. You saw Kanye West go before Donald Trump, go before the president and shuck and jive. Right. You saw another black man once again shuck and jive for a white man. Right. Shuck and jive for our enemies. But here in the I.S.U.P.K, we come to give you true leadership. We come to fight for you instead of working for your enemies. Right. We come to fight for the black community instead of working for our enemies. Right. Who is our enemies? This government is our enemies. The white man is our enemies. Those are our enemies. And what do men like Kanye West do? They go before Donald Trump and they shuck and jive. Right. They shuck and jive and kiss the white man's behind. And the black community has suffered for hundreds of years because we rather serve the white man. We rather be good slaves for the white man instead of rebelling against him. Instead of rebelling against him and following our God. Read that. Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is Israel a servant? Black men, are you a servant? Is that all you good for? Are you only good for sweeping the white man's streets? Are you only good for going to work and serving the white man and paying your bills? Is that all you were made for? You know, is he a homeborn slave? Is he a homeborn slave? Black man, were you meant to be a slave in America? Were you meant to shuck and jive for the white man? Once again, were you meant to sweep his streets and drive his buses and take out his trash? Well, black people, were we meant to be to obey the white man? Is this all we are here for? Read from the top. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? What's a homeborn slave? There's one type of slave that might have not been a slave his whole life. He made no freedom, so he doesn't want to be a slave anymore because he understands what freedom is. But today in America, black people have become homeborn slaves. We have become people who are completely content, completely fine with serving the white man. And that's what you see when you see Kanye West. Kanye West is a happy slave. He's a happy slave, and that's how the white man wants you to be. He wants you to be happy as a slave. He wants you to just lay down and be okay with being a slave. But here in I.S.U.P.K, we're going to teach you to rebel. We're going to teach you to go against the white man and everything he pushes to you. The white man will want you to unify with him. Unify with him, which isn't true unity. It isn't true equality. The white man wants you to be below him. He wants you to obey him. And that's the white man's unity. That's the white man's equality. The white man's equality is that he's on the top and everybody else is on the bottom. He's on the top and you're on the bottom. That's his so-called equality, and that's what where our leaders have pushed us for years. For years to strive for equality. But black man, you should strive for supremacy. You should strive to be above the white man, because that is what the Lord gave you. That's what the Most High gave you. He gave you a position to be above the white man, to be above every race on the earth. But once again, we'd rather be slaves. We'd rather be slaves to the white man. We are content with just going to work, paying our bills, and paying the bills, keeping the lights on, and going out every now and then. Going on a nice vacation every now and then. But according to the Most High, according to this Bible, we are supposed to rule the earth. But once again, we'd rather be slaves. Read on. Why is he spoiled? The young lions roared upon him. And he's spoiled. Why is he ruined? Give me Isaiah 56 verse 10. The book of Isaiah 56 verse 10. Once again, this past week, we saw another black man. Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 14. Once again, we saw another black man by the name of Kanye West shucking jaw for the white man. Shucking jaw like a good slave for the white man. And that spirit has been in the black community for years. And that's why we fail as a people. That's why we fail as a people, because we always succumb to being slaves. And we think that the better slave we are, the more we shuck and jive and dance and appease to the white man, maybe he'll have mercy on us. Maybe if we love the white man, maybe if we just love Donald Trump, maybe he won't oppress us. Maybe if we just love America, maybe America will be on the side of black people. That's not how it works. The white man is a complete animal. He doesn't have any mercy. And in the black community, you might be able to be nice to another person, and they'll be nice to you back. The white man does not work that way. The white man, all he knows how to do is kill and eat and destroy. He doesn't know any mercy. He doesn't know any compassion. Black man, you better wake up. You better understand your enemies. You better understand that you must separate from your enemies, and you must understand that your leaders for hundreds of years have taught you to join into your enemy. Join into the white man. Join into your slave master. Read on. Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah mourneth. Judah mourneth, real. And Judah mourneth. Judah mourneth. Judah is the black people. The tribe of Judah in the Bible is talking about the black race, the so-called African Americans. And in the Bible it said, Judah mourneth. Judah, Israel, we are mourning, we are sad and destroyed. Read on. And the gates thereof languish. And the gates thereof languish. What is a gate for? What is a gate for? The scriptures say that the gates are languishing, meaning the black people, our gates are weak and destroyed. And what is a gate used for? A gate is used to protect the people. If you got a gate in front of your house, and so people don't come into the house. A gate is a source of protection. But in the black community, our gates are weak. They languish. Our gates are our leadership, our political leaders, our religious leaders. These are the people who are supposed to help us, supposed to be on our side, but they languish. They are weak. Your Christian pastors are weak. You go in that church, you don't learn about God. You don't learn about Jesus. You learn how to sing and dance. That's what you learn to do in that church. The pastor is supposed to tell you how to follow God. The pastor is supposed to sit you down and teach you on how to follow the Most High. But once again, all you learn how to do in that church is sing and dance. Sing and dance to give you tithes and donations. For hundreds of years, black people thought that if we can get into politics, that if we can vote in, if we can vote in who we want to vote in, that maybe America will treat us the way we want to be treated. And time again, we vote and vote and vote. Every 4 years, every 2 years, we vote for the president. We vote for a mayor. We vote for a governor, and we still are suffering and dying in Baltimore. We're still suffering and dying in Philadelphia and D.C. All over the country, all over the earth, black people will still suffer and die, even though we give all our support to politics. Give all your support to politicians and Christian leaders. We still are short because our leadership is weak. Our leadership is completely weak, but I.S.U.P.K is here. We have a new leadership. We have a group of men, a group of black men who are willing to tell you the truth. Willing to tell you the truth. We aren't gonna lie to you for money. We aren't gonna tell you what you want to hear. We're gonna tell you what you need to hear. And what you need to hear is that you need to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments in the Bible. We'll read from the top. Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish.
They are black unto the ground.
Black unto the ground. Once again, this book is talking about the Israelites, talking about the black people. They are black to the ground. They're Gates language. Our leadership is weak today in America. Give me Isaiah 56 verse 10. Isaiah 56 verse 10. And you know another reason why our leadership is weak, because half of our leaders are entertainers. Half of our leaders are sports players. We look at Kanye West and we hope that he'll go in front of the president and he'll advocate for black people. He'll advocate for us. But why do we expect anything from a rapper? Why do we expect anything for a person all he good at is rapping and making beats? Kanye West, he didn't go to college. He didn't go to college and study the black community and study history. He's a rapper. He's a producer. He knows how to make music, but he does not know how to lead the people. He does not know how to fix the black community. We look to athletes and singers and rappers to be leaders for our community. But every other community, they have actual leaders. They have actual people who are studied and learned in those fields and can actually do something to help their community. But what do we have in the black community? We have singers. We have singers and dancers. We have football players and basketball players, and we expect them to do something. When all they are good at is bouncing the basketball, throwing the football, how could they ever help us? Black man, you better understand that you need somebody bigger than a rapper to help you. You need somebody better than Kanye West or some athlete. You need the true prophets of God, and we will take up the banner, and we will take up the protection of the black community. We don't.
Isaiah chapter 56 verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
His watchmen are blind. His watchmen are blind. Who are our watchmen in the black community? Who are the people who are supposed to watch out for us and look out for us? Those are our leaders, our religious and political leaders. They're supposed to look out for danger. But our watchmen, the people who are supposed to protect us,
his watchmen are blind.
Our watchmen are blind. The people who are supposed to look out for the black community, they can't do it. They can't look out. They're blind. They're incapable of being leaders.
They are all ignorant.
They are all ignorant. Once again, your pastor is completely ignorant. You go in that church to learn about God. You go into that Muslim mosque to learn about Allah, to learn about the heavens and the stars and the earth. You go in there, your pastor is completely ignorant. Knows zero about God. Knows zero about the Bible. Knows zero about Jesus Christ. All he knows how to do is give a nice speech and sing and dance. And he know how to play the tambourine real good. He know how to sing and dance real good, but he can never break down this Bible. He can never tell you what God wants you to do.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark.
They cannot bark. Well, they can knock about, well, what good is a guard dog if it can't bark? If you got a guard dog in your house, you want the dog to bark when danger comes. The dog is there to protect you. But our leaders, they're dumb dogs. They can't bark. They can't bark. They can't protect us.
Sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Yeah, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough.
They are greedy dogs. Your pastor is a greedy dog. Your pastor only cares about your money, and that's why he'll never tell you the truth. That's why I'll never tell you the truth, because it's hard to get money out of people when you tell them the truth. When you're honest with somebody, it's harder to get their money. But if you tell them a lie, everybody loves to be lied to. Everybody loves to be told that they're amazing and wonderful, and God loves them no matter what they do. Everybody loves to be told that they're amazing and wonderful, and that no matter what they do, God is on their side. And that's a lie. There's a lie that has been told to the black community for years. You must follow the Most High. You must follow God. The Most High is like any good father. Any good father. He has rules. He has rules and regulations. And when you disobey your father, when you disobey a good father, your father punishes you. Your father spanks you and destroys you and chastises you. The Most High is the same way. We have disobeyed our God. The black community, Hispanic people, and Native Indians, we are disobeying our God, and we are suffering the consequences today. But you would never hear that in your Christian church. You would never hear in that Christian church. In a Christian church, they would tell you, all you gotta do is love God in your heart. Your pastor tell you, all you gotta do is love Jesus, and everything is gonna be okay. Everything is not gonna be okay as long as you continue to disobey God. As long as And so, like, as long as we continue to disobey the Most High, as long as we continue the life of drug addicts and drug dealers, as long as our women continue to be whores, as long as we continue to eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, as long as we continue to be a race of sinners, the Most High is going to treat us as such. Real.
And they are shepherds. They cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his own gain, from his quarter.
Your political leaders, they look for their own gain. All they want is your vote. They want you to vote for them so they can be powerful, so they can have some type of seat in America. But they don't care about what's going on with the people. They don't care about the problems that you go through. All they want you to do is vote for them so they can be powerful, so they can have a higher paycheck, so they can be on top. But they are concerned with your problems and fixing your life. Real.
Come ye, say they, I will fetch wine, and we will fill ourselves with strong drink, and tomorrow shall be as this day.
Drop that, give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 50. Deuteronomy 28, verse 50. We're going to go in this Bible, we're going to show you the spirit of our enemy. We're going to show you the white man in the Bible. Because our leaders in America, they want us to join to the white man. They want us to join to the white man and be on his side. Look at Kanye West. Kanye West think he can go into that Oval Office and he think he can be nice to Trump. He can tell Trump that he loves him and wear the Make America Great Again hat. He thinks as long as he joins to Trump and is on their side, that everything will be okay. You gotta understand that the white man is the devil. The white man is the devil. He is a complete murderer and a thief. And he will have no compassion on you. No matter how much you shucking job, no matter how much you wear the Make America Great Again hat, he will always strive to murder you. He will always make sure that you are a slave. No matter how much you say you love him, no matter how much you try to be on his side, the white man will always be an animal. But men like Kanye West, they don't understand that. Men like Kanye West, they too innocent. They too innocent. Everything, as long as they wear that hat and shuck and jive and smile in the white man's face, everything is going to be okay. We're going to go in the Bible, we're going to show you the white man, and we're going to show you how he actually is. We'll read from the top, 28, 50.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flyeth.
It was prophesied that the Most High was going to bring a race of people against Israel, against black people, from far away. Read on.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation whose tongue we shall not understand. It was a point in time. It was a point in time when black people, we didn't know anything about white culture. It was a point in time when the Native American Indians, they didn't know anything about the white man and his culture and his way of life. But those Europeans, those white people, they came from far off. They came from far away and they conquered the Native American Indians. They took black slaves and put them down south and made them pick cotton. Read on.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Read that again. A nation of fierce countenance.
The white man is a nation of fierce countenance. The white man is a nation of fierce countenance. The white man is about war. That's how he gets things done. Everything the white man has, he got through war. That's how Baltimore got here. That's how Maryland got here. That's how Washington, D.C. got here. That's how Philadelphia got here. That's how the whole United States got here, was through war. Was through war and thievery at the hands of the white man. That's the white man's bread and butter. His bread and butter is war. His bread and butter is a gun and a bullet. And that's all he knows how to do. That's what he's good at. He's a nation of fierce countenance. Read on.
Which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
The white man doesn't care if you're old or you're young. He will kill you. He will kill you given a chance. He will kill you given a chance. Look at all the brothers that got killed by police. You have men like Eric Garner. You had men like Eric Garner. He was an older brother. He still got choked out by the police. They didn't care about him being old. They didn't care about he was up in age. They still shaking him to death. You had brothers like Trayvon Martin. You had brothers like Freddie Gray. You
You had young brothers that may have seemed defenseless to a police officer, but they didn't care either. They didn't care how young they were. They didn't care how young they were. They still killed them and brutalized them. That's the spirit of the white man. That's the spirit of the white man. The spirit of the white man is the spirit of a murderer, the spirit of a criminal. Read from the topic. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. Once again, the white man has no mercy. He has no mercy. So if we know the white man has no mercy, and if we know that he will never have any mercy, why do we try to find mercy from him? Why do we try to love the white man? Why do we try to get the white man to love us? That's what the black community always has tried to do. From the civil rights movement all the way to the Black Lives Matter movement. All we do in the black community is try to get the white man to love us. Why do you scream Black Lives Matter? Because you want the white man to understand that your life matters. That your life matters. But you are playing the game that you will never win. You are playing a game that you will never win if you think that you can convince white people that your life matters. Convince white America that you are equal and that you are the same as them. You are playing a game that you will never win. You have to turn to the Most High. You have to turn to the Most High. You cannot turn to your murderer. You cannot turn to your murderer for help. You cannot turn to your oppressor, to your slave master for help. The white man always, he wants you to stay a slave, and that will always be his number one goal, for you to stay a slave. So you must turn to the Most High. You must turn to the I.S.U.P.K. You must heed to the words of the prophets and listen to men who are here to help you. Right. Listen to men who are here to show you how the Most High wants you to live. Read on. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind. The white man, when he comes through, the white man takes everything. When the white man took the Americas from the Native American Indians, he didn't leave a stitch of land. He didn't leave anything for them. He took everything they had. All their land, all their goods, everything gone and done away with. Because once again, the white man has no mercy, no love, no compassion. You got that? Read that.
Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This scripture is saying that right now today, the people that rule the earth, they are wicked. And who rules the earth? Who rules the earth? What government has an embassy in almost every country all across the world? What country and which government is the biggest and the strongest and the wealthiest? It's America. It's the United States of America. And the United States of America is ruled by the white man, ruled by white people. Today, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Read from the top.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
Earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You wonder why why you suffering from poverty. You wonder why you so poor. You wonder why you may be homeless. You wonder why. You wonder why you so homeless and suffering and dying. You wonder why we suffering and dying today, America? You know why we suffer from poverty and destruction? You know why? Because we are led by a wicked people. We are led by a wicked people. Read from the top.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Our leaders hide our history from us. Our slave master hides our history from us. We open up this book and we believe that everybody in this Bible is a white person. Anytime you think about Jesus, anytime you think about Moses, anytime you think about God, an image of a white man pops up in your brain, and that's what the white man has done to you to keep you a slave.
find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?